just out in the Yorkshire Dales at the moment, going for a overnighter. Heading up a hill. Not going to give its exact location away, but you can probably guess once you're up there. If you know the area, you'll know where I am. So, hoping it's going to be quite quiet up there. I haven't seen anybody on the path ahead. Already walkers coming down, so might have it all to myself tonight. I've only got an hour though until the sun goes down. In fact, less. So getting a bit of a shift on. Probably left it a little bit too late for coming out. Misjudged the sunset time. I know it sets around 4:30, and once it's set at 4:30, it's probably not dark till about 5. And with it being quite a clear evening, probably won't get fully pitch black anyway. Not straight away, so still got a fair trek to go. A couple of miles, but the rest of it's all uphill. So we'll see how I get on. Got the full, well, almost the full winter kit with me. Got the Alp kit winter sleeping bag, the Pipe Dream 600. So second time I've used it out wild camping, but I'm pairing it with the X-Bed ultralight winter mat, so it should be nice and warm hopefully. It's only meant to drop to about, I think, 0 degrees +1 tonight, but I do think there is about 20 to 25 mile an hour gusts later on in the evening. So see, it said -5 feels like, but if it's that cold I might not be out in it as much. Depends on how clear the night is and if there's any stars out. So yeah, I'll get a bit of a move on up here. I'll catch you in a bit. I was meaning to get out last night, but I did the night before. I did the 3 peaks and I camped on Hilleberg. So I was doing the 3 peaks backwards, so starting at one side, going up one side, going down and doing Hilleberg and then camping on Hilleberg. For making my way down to Horton and Pennegent and then back to the car at Ribblehead, which I did, and it was tough, but just as I was setting the tent up it just threw it down and everything just got wet. It took forever to dry off, so in the end I just thought, sack the next night off. I didn't really want to go out a little bit wet and cold. Thought it was better just to go home, sort my stuff out, get some of it dried off, and then get out again today. So I thought I'd stay a bit more local, about an hour and a half away from where I live. Traffic was pretty quiet, to be honest, so I didn't think it took that. It's not really a far walk either. So in the morning, once it does go light, I can just pack up, set off, and an hour or so back down to the car. Well, this hill, and I can put this in, and that one looks even steeper. But that is roughly the top. No false summits, only when you're on the way up, and every little ridge feels like a summit, but it's actually not. It's all good fun. Where am I going here? Paths over here. Making my own path. It's definitely a cold one. I mean, I'm warm enough at the moment. I'm hoping I've brought enough layers. Like I was saying, I have my winter kit, but I don't have my winter base layers yet, because I've been getting away with the summer quilt up until now, and I've still, to be fair, been pretty warm in it. So I brought 2 jackets instead, and the winter bag. So I'm hoping I'm not going to need the winter base layers just yet, and if I do, duff in it. I got an emergency little bag that I can climb into if I get too cold, which I don't think is going to happen. Touch wood. But no, these views are stunning. You can't go wrong with winter light. All the way across the valley. That's High Seat over there. I did that one last year. Been wanting to camp up there for a couple of months now. Just never really had the opportunity to go up. It's quite boggy up there. I'm very exposed. So it's definitely for a calmer night. But I will get up there. I don't think you'll see anyone up there. Whew. Anyway, I best get up this hill and stop talking. Otherwise I'm going to be out of breath. Show you the view towards the Howgills. Just over there. Absolutely stunning. Look at that sunset. I'm going to try and get up there a bit quicker if I can, so I can pitch up and enjoy this before it fully goes down. Probably won't make it in time. I think it's due to set in about 30 minutes, so still got a fair way to go. But we can only hope, or try. It's not too much of an incline now. Doing the final climb up to top of the mountain. I'm almost at the top now. Started from down there near those trees. There's a little house just hidden next to that one over there that you can see. Followed it along up through this field, just make a path up the side there and then along this track. So it's not bad. Just straight up there from when you get down there in that field. Look at those roads. I think that's the Northern Pennines. I think you've got the Howgills obviously there, and in the distance you got the Lake District. definitely gone cold in that wind. I'm almost at the trig point now. It's probably about 100, 200 metres away. So get pitched up down by the tarn, hopefully, if there's nobody else there. Otherwise, there's plenty of flat grass on top to choose from. Just trying to find a bit that's not boggy. What a stunning night though. Absolutely stunning. You can see for miles. In fact, I think you can just about, probably won't be able to pick it up on the GoPro, but just about see Scotland and Dumfries and Galway National Park over there. You've got the Northern Pennines just across the road. Howgill's next door. Lake District is just down the street. So, not bad views. A bit boggy around here though. I've managed to be quite lucky and keep dry feet, even though I do have waterproof socks on. I'm trying to keep them dry. There's nothing worse than putting wet socks on in the morning, even if they're dry inside. I did it the other morning on the 3 peaks and they were freezing. Oh, it took forever to get them warm. Same for the hands. Hands got really cold packing away at 10. So I brought me a little merino wool fingerless gloves so I can get a bit of air. Because I'm quite a warm walker usually. But at the same time keep them from falling off. They would fall off. So yeah. Just about to touch trig point and then we'll go and get this 10 pitch before dark. Perfect timing really. Headed to the top. Stunning. Such a beautiful sky. Such a nice sunset that. Got all the Howgills over there. Car. Camped on there a couple of months back. That's Ingober down there. Just to the right of it you've got Whernside. Always looks a bit more mountainy from this side. That's the side where the tarns are closest to us now. And again, just over there in the distance, Pendle Hill right on the horizon. That's not far from where I live really. Just across there you've got Great Sugar Fell. So I'm not telling you where I am, but I've basically told you where I'm now. Anyway, I'm gonna head down this path and go and pitch up and get out of that wind for a little bit. Hopefully it's not as windy down by this time. We'll soon find out. All pitched up. Not a bad spot. Looks all nice and taut. Just checking up guidelines, look all good. So just getting my stuff in now really. So I'm not sure really how much you could hear me when I was outside, but what I was saying was GoPro battery died on me, so I was doing a time lapse of setting the tent up and everything. Finished setting everything up, went back over to pick the GoPro up and it had died. Didn't even record any of it. It recorded like the first second. So that was a bit annoying, so I've just been charging it up. Practicing a little bit of night lapse and stuff, but I don't know if I'm doing a right good job of it yet. Still need to learn how to do it properly. But not a bad night. Pretty cold, but not horrendously cold. Not yet anyway. I mean, I've got the door open into the windward side. Not the best idea, I know, but and there's the helicopter. So, not bad, eh? I hope they're not looking for me. I think Go Mountain Rescue. He's buggering off anyway. So yeah, I'll get a bit of a cup of tea on now. Well, a caramel latte, and then think about getting my tea ready soon. It's only 5:30, 5:45. I'll probably have that in the next hour or so. Just enjoy the views, even though I am going to put the door down a little bit because it's getting a bit nippy. And yeah, not bad, eh? Not bad for a school night almost. Back in work tomorrow, so gotta make the most of it, ain't you? Just using the MSR Pocket Rocket 2. Can't go wrong with this stove, really. Well, I don't really know what its rating is for winter, but I think it should be alright for now. I also have a jet boil as well. To be honest, sometimes I just find it a bit bulky. But we'll see, I'll probably bring it out again once I find it. It's going to squirt gas out a bit. Oh, maybe not. Pain for doing that. Welcome back. Finally. Camera battery died twice, so it's plugged in now. It might die again, who knows. What I was saying is I had a little disaster with me water. It spilled everywhere, so good job I brought 2 cloths and a towel. Managed to dry everything. It didn't get the sleeping bag wet, so that's alright. Managed to make myself a hot chocolate. I've done my pasta bolognese, that's just about ready to eat. Drinking it before it gets cold. It was picking up about 1.6 degrees on here until I started cooking. And now it's saying 3.5. Definitely warms up a couple of degrees while you're in here. It's not bad, is this? Good morning. It's very wet this morning. A lot of condensation. But there was 0 wind all night. There's barely been a gust, which I'm quite surprised actually, because it was forecast. It was forecast to be 20-mile-an-hour winds coming from the west, so obviously I've picked a sheltered spot, I guess, and I've had no wind at all. That's the view out of the tent this morning. It was forecast to be fogged in actually, so I'm quite glad it isn't. It did rain though. It rained about maybe an hour ago. Not heavy, just very light. But that wasn't on the forecast, so at least it stops now and I can see a bit of blue sky over there. It's in time to bloody fly. Fly's gone in my boot. I'll get it out after. But now if I get this cup of tea on, have a bit of time to potentially sit out if it's not too cold, if it's saying 6 degrees. Sit on my chair that I brought up. Carted it all this way and I barely used it. It was too cold. And I got here a bit late, to be fair. Not really going to have any breakfast. I mean, I ate my packet meal last night, my pasta. That was nice. But I didn't really have anything else. I just wasn't feeling that hungry. So, got all my chocolate and sweets and stuff to cart out with me. Might eat a couple on the way down, we'll see. Anyway. Get this cup of tea ready. Well, caramel latte. Not bad, eh? Not a breath of wind. Absolutely stunning. Bit of a cloud inversion going on over there, over in the Howgills. To be honest, I think it's on its way this way. Not a bad morning, eh? Not a bad morning. So I'm almost packed up. Just got the last few little bits and bats to go into the bag, and then I just need to drop the tent and then I can head off. Shouldn't take me too long. It's completely misted in now. Clouds coming from the west, from the Howgills. I'm not sure whether it's due to break or not. I do remember it saying it was going to be foggy at some point, but I thought it were earlier than this, and then it was supposed to clear. So got a nice sunrise anyway. I think I've got a little bit of it on the time lapse. Yeah, it's been nice. It's definitely not as cold this morning as it was last night, even if I do have my thicker jacket on. So that's where I am. It's not a bad spot, completely flat. Probably the only problem with the pitch was there was zero wind, nothing at all. It would have been nice just for a little bit of a breeze to keep the condensation at bay, but can't have it always. Can't really complain. In the beginning of November, no wind at all for near enough 2 nights. So just letting the tent dry off now a little bit more, and then I'll get my shoes on, put the last bits in my bag and head off back up the hill and back down to the car. So not bad at all. I'm all packed up. Leave no trace. Nothing but flat grass. So now I'm just gonna pick the bag up and put my cloth in and get on my way. Probably looking at about an hour or so back. There's no uphills, it's just up here and then along the flat ridge and then straight back down to the car. I don't think it'll take too long, but I don't know how long this GoPro is going to last because the battery's on 24% and I'm presuming it's probably going to going to die soon. So if I don't come back on, thanks for watching and I look forward to the next one. See you in a bit. Bye.